It is Ryan Cameron Uncensored, Magic 107.5, 97.5, the real sound of Atlanta. I don't know, Ray. I don't know. Is it time? Do you feel like it?
I do.
Let's do it.
I do.
It's go time. Go time, baby. Yeah. You got one of the goats in the building.
That's for me?
That's you, bro. Kenan Thompson in the building.
One time.
God bless y'all, man. God bless y'all. How y'all doing?
You know what?
I like that Mike's of Magic. That's dope.
Yeah, that's
Mike's of Magic.
So,
like that.
We put the all call out for people to
Yeah, what's up, hometown?
to
How y'all
to
living?
get you in here.
Yeah.
And we glad you're here,
And bro, like when I tell you 19 people all hit me at the same time, like Ryan looking for you. I'm like, okay, well, all right. Like, I'm here, bro. I came to talk
And
to
your mama listened to the show. We're very happy that
my
moms listen to the show.
Is a lifelong listener. So am I. You know, like when I can listen. But yeah, we grew up here, bro. So I grew up listening to you all my life. So yeah, when Ryan comes calling,
you got to show up.
100%. So thank you for having me, man.
Hey, always. We're gonna talk about the book.
Well, that's why. Yes, that's why I'm in town. I wrote a kid's book called The Unfunny Bunny. We ain't even got it with us. See?
Well, that's not funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you did all the libraries and stuff. You was going on
We're
tour.
doing a couple of. We did a couple schools this morning.
Yeah.
Doing a couple schools tomorrow morning, and yeah, we have a function at the library tonight, Fulton County Library.
Okay.
So, yeah. That's
What's
all.
the premise of the book?
It's a children's book. It's called The Unfunny Bunny, and it's basically about a bunny who likes to tell jokes, but he's got to learn how to be funny with them. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So he has to figure out. It's not a big deal if the joke doesn't land at first. You can always rewrite it. And he has a little hedgehog friend that helps him write his jokes. So yeah, cute stuff like that.
So I'm a huge fan of SNL from day one.
Oh man,
and
thank you,
I need to give you a one time again big ups because being how long was it?
He's the longest.
The longest.
Yes.
Like you about to have a 401k retirement plan out this piece, yo.
I would hope so.
But
I've been there. I'm finishing. Soon. It's only a couple months left from this 23rd season.
yeah. Now, when y'all had that 50th anniversary and you had all the comedy, like the people the legends.
Yeah.
How was that moment for you?
It was great. I was lucky. I got to work the 50th as opposed to just sitting amongst all these legends too. You know what I mean? Everybody just posturing for a position, and some people are more introverted, and some people are more out. Some people are people's people.
Right.
I'm a little more introverted, so that would have stressed me out. I would just been kind of sitting in the corner watching everything anyway. So I was happy I got to work through it. But having the legends in there, Eddie was going hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was amazing to watch. So it was beyond a pleasure that he was servicing one of my pieces, one of my ideas.
Right.
Scared Straight is my baby. That was my first, idea that
Right.
I got on the show. Thank you. So to watch my, one of my goats, getting into it, it was beyond I don't even know how to put it in words, man. Beyond a compliment, beyond a blessing, all of those things. It was really fun on top of it all because, we were having fun once we figured it out. So, yeah, it was amazing.
When's the last time you were here?
It's just very random these days. But I was here
Checking on fam.
checking on fam or probably for one of the comedy shows that we used to do. We used to do a lot of showcases for up-and-coming talent and stuff like that. So just haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People always ask me, they're like, man, after you've been doing this for so long, is it still fun? And I was like,
Yeah.
with the crew that I have right now, it's like my first day.
Right?
I can't.
Because y'all coming in, it's still a blank. You still have to do it. It's a blank canvas,
Right.
Every single day.
Yeah.
It's not like it's, another episode that's written out.
Right.
And
Scripted.
y'all still thinking,
Yeah.
right? Off the top. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
You got to come up with everything.
Stays fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, yeah.
Is that how
all
you
this
feel?
time flies back. That's exactly how I feel. SNL is rebuilt every single week. You know what I mean? We celebrate our wins for maybe a day, and then we got to get back to it on Monday with somebody new. So it is always turning over. And then, yeah, I don't know where 23 years went. You know what I mean?
Right.
I couldn't even tell you.
Well, I can tell you because I grew up Kenan and Kel. Was Mad TV Good Burger? Was that what? No. Which one?
No, that was all that.
All that,
Yes.
yes. Okay, so all that. Like, I feel like I've gone through a lot of seasons of different things with you, but now you're on SNL.
Yeah.
So where do you think that comedy is going now? Because I see a lot of internet comedians
Influencers.
going back to stand-up. And why do you see that is what's happening with this transition?
Well, I mean, I think you always have to get it, you know, whatever your act is, you got to get it in front of the people. You know what I mean? Like, that's your best way to stay relevant. You know what I mean? That's the best way to stay fresh. And that will always be undefeated. So that's a good thing for stand-up comics. They can always just go grab the mic somewhere. You know what I mean? And, like, it's up to you on, like, how consistent you are, how good you get at it kind of thing. It's a little more sporadic for actors.
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of pivoted into producing and stuff like that, so I don't have to wait on the phone to ring. But, you know, it's all a game. You got to have a bunch of, you know, irons in the fire anyway. So where is it going? I think it's going to people are realizing that, yes, you can probably get famous a lot easier these days, but once you do get famous, people are going to start peeling the layers a lot faster of how good you are at what you're famous for, kind of thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're pretending to be a comedian, or not even pretending, if you're like a comic that gets a lot of fame, I think before you're kind of seasoned, you know, I think it, you know, seeps to the surface a little harsher, and then I think that fall off is a little steeper because it really gets quiet on people once they've been turned away from.
It is Ryan Cameron Uncensored, Magic 107.5, 97.5, Kenan Thompson.
Man,
The book. Where can people get the book from?
System going up.
Where
here.
can people get? Where can they get the book?
I think the book is available, you know, anywhere. Like
I get on Amazon?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I believe we've been trying to celebrate bookstores.
Yeah.
You know, especially mom and pop spots. So support your local bookstore. Tell them to order it if they don't have it. But yeah, I believe the book is available everywhere.
So when you know, I watch other people who have transitioned off of the show, and they talk about how stressful it was and how, you know, sitting around and how they went through, you know, there's been a lot of different cast members, but you've never really talked about that side of it. Yeah. Is it that way for you as well?
It is, but I feel like people get tired of hearing that from, you know, such a pampered existence. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really
that makes sense.
I ain't laying bricks, you know. And yes, I work hard, but it's a more cerebral approach. It's just almost nitpicky kind of thing. But at the same time, stress is stress. So it all depends on, you know, the person, I think. Like, if it's really stressing you out, then it's unhealthy.
Right.
You know, like, for me, I play my position, and my position is an actor. Like, I don't pretend that I'm going to be writing the most brilliant thing every single week. I never promised y'all that, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all I could come and perform, and that's what I do. I can collab and I can write when I do have an idea.
Right.
But when I don't, I can't really, like, feel bad about that because I don't pretend to be a writer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an actor, and, like, I kind of stay in my lane with that. So that kind of helps me not stress out, and I think I was a seasoned performer before I got there.
Yep.
You know, so, you know, I was just very lucky.
What role have you done that got the most backlash on SNL?
Were you talking about Funky Kong? I was talking
Funky
about
Kong!
And it's not,
But why do you
that's
think
one of my
it
favorites.
is?
And Bonnie watched Funky Kong
I
yesterday
did.
for
I
the
watched
first
it
time.
yesterday.
it's not that it got the most backlash.
Okay.
It's just a personal, I wish it could just be, you know, an even playing, you know, just a free playing ground for an idea like that to just live. You know what I'm saying? Without
Exist,
it being like, oh, there's a, you know, black man in a monkey costume, this, that, and the other. So we were just having fun with the fact that Funky Kong was coming to life, kind of thing, and that was that. But you know, I do have a responsibility as a black man out here, so like that is on me to kind of call it in the beginning. But you know, as a performer, we want to be free, kind of thing,
right.
And especially when ideas come to me and the kind of people I know that are bringing them to me would never in a million years be thinking like that kind of thing. We all just kind of adult kids, you know, trying to figure it out in the sandbox kind of thing. So that one is one that I wish didn't have a connotation kind of attached to it.
Right.
Because if you can put all that aside, it's so funny.
It is. It was funny.
and silly.
It was funny.
And that's what we want to do.
Who else was going to be the
Funky
monkey?
Kong.
I mean, it could kind of be
It could have been
anybody, but
anybody.
it was my man.
But
that
it's
had
just
the
your
idea.
mannerism.
That's the guy that I write a lot of things with. So he brought it to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I was like, man, that's really funny. Let's do it, kind of thing.
It is Ryan Cameron Uncensored. You got to say Mike's and Magic, man.
Hey, Mike's is magic right now. Here they go.
Kenan Thompson, SNL, great, is in the building.
So from, everything going on in the career, movies, TVs, the book now, and Ryan is key on, you got to have a team. But I see sitting behind you right now, your mom's is right here.
Well, that's
And
where
that's-
the team starts.
That's
you
where
know?
like how important is that to this day? Because some people like my mother's in the Hamptons right now. Just
Mom,
Mom's
She
like,
would
nah.
love to be in Hamptons. It feels great to have a firm foundation. I think that's really important. I'm very blessed to have, solid family around me. I think that's kept me out of, trouble and given me a lot of work ethic and things like that. Knowledge of self, stems from your elders. All that is important. But it is a blessing, like we had Anthony Anderson on the show yesterday on Good Sports.
Yeah.
With Kevin Hart. That's another one that we're doing. And his mom called right in the middle of the interview. You know what I'm saying? So it's, I think it's an indicator of good people. Right.
And it seems like people are trying to get their moms' bags, man. I mean, they
deserve
folding
them.
moms into commercials and stuff like
what I
that.
mean?
Next thing you know, she bringing in some soup.
Definitely Anthony and
Some
his mom
soup.
be making bread
Yeah.
together.
Oh, I love that.
My mom has always, been a provider of her own. So, if she
got-
chimes in, then yes. But she's never really like, hey, why don't you put me in that commercial with you?
Yeah.
But she's a big supporter, my number one supporter. It was me and her going on all those auditions in the beginning, kind of thing, running around Atlanta.
Yeah. So when people talk about that, I mean, and they know this, they know the success, they know all of those things. When you were going through the leanest times, what was the thing that kept you from giving up?
Well, I mean, I've always kind of known that, I was in the game at that point. So,
Right.
like, I was pretty aware that I could just continue, like, working through it. And, like, the kind of person I am, like, I'd be like, I'll just drive a bus at the end of the day if it gets that bad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I'll just, not to say anything about bus drivers.
Right.
But
You could do something.
it could be something completely away from, acting in Hollywood, and I would be fine, kind of thing. So, I kind of always just had that in the back of my mind. But, I was like pretty popular in the game. So there was no reason for me to feel like I wouldn't be able to continue, making a living,
Right.
kind of thing. It was just, previous, kind of decision making or whatever was giving me a hiccup at the moment. But it always just felt like a hiccup or a speed bump as opposed
Just
to a big
temporary.
wall.
Yeah.
Who or where did you go for advice when you needed to make decisions?
Several places. I mean,
Moms again.
Moms is one of
Yeah.
them, but, I've had a lot of mentors along the way, and I met a lot of, like, different people in different fields, that become kind of mentorish, basically. So financial people or whatever, business managers. I had a manager for 30 years, something like that kind of thing, a lawyer for 30, like, just a real team around me for a long time kind of thing. And now it's like, they've sent me off. I can graduate now and just like
You've been
run
kicked
my
out the
own
nest.
ship.
Yeah.
I'm out the nest basically. So that's just how it goes. It's just constantly elevating, constantly pivoting, and maturing. So yeah, that's kind of where it is.
So you and LeBron kind of neck and neck right now, bro.
yeah, we the same kind of tenure, 23 and 23.
That's what I'm saying. So is it as long as you can do it, as long as you feel like you want to do it, or do you have a timeline
I
of?
can go way longer than him because he's the one.
He
that's
breaking down.
running and jumping. You know what I mean?
Right.
Back hurt.
My
or,
knees is
you
better
know,
than his.
Arthritic left foot. What was it yesterday?
Yeah, he always got something going on.
Bruh, I think if my left foot falls off, I can still tell jokes kind
Right.
of thing.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, to me, it doesn't seem like it has to end necessarily, especially the more I do it. So like I'm just kind of like
I say the
writing
exact same
history
thing.
as it's going kind
Yeah.
of thing, and I don't really know what it would take to pull me away from it. It's usually probably a scheduling thing. Like when there's other opportunities that I really, really want to get done,
Yeah.
And I just can't be in more than one place at a time, kind of
Yeah.
thing. So until that happens, you know, I'm happy to
Keep rolling.
take the stress of the week and attempt to make a good show with great people. You know,
Yeah.
like these people become my family. I've known them 20 years. You know what I mean? So like, it's people that you don't see. There's an old man that's been there from day one that's just on the crew, and he's got 7 of his family members, you know, 3-4 generations deep, all in the union. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all kind of like behind the scenes family things going on like that there. So it's a very comfortable place for me. And it's a comfortable life. I ain't got to wear a suit and tie or a uniform, you know what I'm saying? So
I say this to people a lot, but you can tell me if I'm wrong or not. You seem to be in it, but not of it. Like there's some people,
that. Yes.
some people you see him like, man, you ain't got to be on all the
Oh,
time,
my God.
dog.
I
Like
can't stand it.
when do you relax? I mean,
Right.
So is that true? Is it description that you're in it, not of it?
I would say so, only because my demeanor, when people actually really listen to me talk as a person, they realize very quickly, like, I'm not the TV guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My Taurus comes forward, like, pretty immediate.
Taurus.
I'm just
There it
chilling. You know what I mean? And, like, when funny things happen, I love to celebrate comedy and funny moments and stuff like that, but I'm not tossing jokes.
Right.
And, you know, I'm not, you know, everybody got, I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do love that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
He's done very well.
I'm the reactor to
Yeah.
that person. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, I just be chilling, which I think helps me keep myself. You know what I mean? As opposed
Right.
to getting lost in the pursuit of money, fame, whatever. You know, accolades kind of thing.
What
Yeah.
is an accolade or recognition that you would like to receive for your industry?
I want an Image Award. You know,
Yeah.
I've been nominated, but it'd be nice to actually. Number one, I need to go there.
Oh,
That would help. But yeah, I want an Image Award. But you know, we all want EGOTs, and also awards don't really mean much. You
Yeah.
know, it's really the love of the people. Like I took a walk earlier around, Colony Square, and it was a whole lot of finger pointing and shouting out, and I think that's enough.
Yeah.
People know who you are.
And it's love. It's not
Yeah.
like, dude.
You will be, I mean, but we always say Atlanta will hurt your feelings.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
you
they
go to
gonna
other
tell you
places
raw,
and they
yeah.
would chase you through the mall.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they be like, hey, man, I seen Kenan up at Collins Square. Oh, yeah. I said, what's up, man? I mean, that's just how we are, man.
Yeah, we chilling, and I like it that way. Like I don't want nobody chasing me nowhere just because they like a song that I did or a show that I did or whatever. Like, come say what's up, absolutely.
Right.
But all that like yelling and screaming, I'm gonna probably tell you to calm that down real quick, and we can hang out all day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, no, I can't. Like, I don't like that much attention like that necessarily.
So being 2 girls, right? Dad, 2
Yeah,
girls.
Yeah.
Dude, how serious do the kids take you?
Not at all.
Sound like my
You know what I'm
daughter.
saying? No, I mean, I'm dead serious when it comes to, like, I'm not playing and I'm trying to tell them things that, they need to know as far as, like, how to behave in a restaurant and stuff like that or whatever when we out in public. But, yeah, they think they funnier than me. Their life is more important, of course. Like, they in their own little world. So, especially my big girls. It's all about her friends now.
How old is she?
11.
Oh, yeah.
So has she like researched your past shows and seen things like?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
they
has
seen
she?
Good
What was
Burger.
one that she showed you and was like, this was her favorite or funniest or didn't think was funny? Actually, which one did she not think was funny that you done?
Ooh, that's a good one. Which did she not think was funny? Not really much. Like, they're very supportive.
Okay,
so,
good.
yeah, they'll pull up all kinds of stuff.
They'll try to reenact it.
Yeah, they'll try. Like, they really enjoyed the Tiny Diamond because that had a little rap to it. So that's a sing along one. But yeah, no, they're supportive. They're just like, they brush it off.
Yeah.
A
That's
little
just
easier.
dad.
Well, we want to say congratulations, man, on Unfunny Bunny. And
Thank you, man.
and thank you for
Yeah.
the RCU crew out there who,
We gotta get y'all
sent
some books. We
sent
ain't
sent
bring
the
y'all no books.
yeah,
I
we
ain't got
gotta
no
we gotta
keys.
figure out something, man.
That's all right.
Well, they
I
got
you.
keys.
I'll send them back.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
And always, man, you've been the same cat, no matter how much time has gone by, and I appreciate that, bro.
Man, likewise, man, likewise. And, man, it is such a pleasure to always come home and be welcomed so warmly. I hope my voice is echoing in a million cars right now, and everybody's happy and with their families. And, you know, the struggle continues, yes, but you're not alone in it. You know, if you need help, reach out. There's a lot of phone numbers. Call Ryan if you need something. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, here's his number right here, y'all.
Hey, wait a minute now.
Mike's is magic, just so y'all know.
Y'all give it up for Kenan Thompson.
One time.